The world's largest consumer electronics show is underway in Las Vegas. That's where we find companies showing off their latest gadgets. And to talk more about that, let's bring in Ritesh Kotak, cybersecurity and tech analyst, and we've reached him in Toronto. Hi there, Ritesh.
Hello.
What will we soon see on the market?
So the Consumer Electronics Show is where everyone shows off their latest gadgets, and there's been a lot of gadgets that have been shown, and there seems to be this theme around AI and robots, but there have been other components of technology. There is this 3D slim television, so televisions that look like you could step into them, and just a new way of visualizing content. But there's also smart Legos that are being introduced as well. So as you're taking these Lego pieces and putting them together, they start talking to you. There's lights that emit, just really interesting ways of leveraging technology. But just getting back to that AI and robotic piece, that is the underlining theme, and there was no surprise of the type of technology that we're seeing. In fact, there's an AI-powered robot that actually does your laundry for you as well. So it's got some very interesting consumer-grade applications, and I guarantee there's going to be so much more coming out of this year's CES.
Sounds like a time saver right there. Elon Musk's AI chatbot is facing global backlash. Tell us more about that.
So Grok, which is their large language model, similar to how OpenAI has ChatGPT, has been incorporated into X, so the platform formerly known as Twitter, for some time now. But lately, the technology has been, allowed users to do certain interesting things. For example, if there's a particular picture or post, you can write a prompt and you can say, make this post into change the background of this post, or change the clothing of this post. And essentially what's happened is people have weaponized and misused it by taking pictures mainly of females and children and creating some inappropriate images. Now this has set alarm bells off around the world, and governments and lawmakers saying you got to do more about this. X has responded saying if you're going to misuse the technology, we'll kick you off the platform. But it's too little, too late, and the only way to really know if an image has been AI generated is to look in the text of the post and see if Grok was used. Other than that, you see an image, it's hard to decipher fact from fiction.
How true. Let's move on. How are Canadian agencies embracing AI tools to defend national security?
Yeah, and it's actually an ongoing review that's going on. So we know that our spy agencies, our federal agencies, our police agencies are using artificial intelligence for numerous reasons. And there is an ongoing review by the federal government to see, okay, what type of technology are you using, what governance processes are in place, and what type of usage in general is happening. So here's what we do know. We do know that there is use when it comes to generating documents, editing documents, but what about leveraging it in different ways? When we think about AI, it could be using it for facial recognition, using it for data analytics, and doing automation of certain processes like going through passports and taking different data sets and combining it. So this is a big question. Is it safe? Is it secure? Clearly, this technology is going to be used, but using it in a safe, responsible way is an ongoing review, and we're going to see more of our federal agencies using this type of technology.
Ritesh, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Ritesh Kotak joined us today. And to see more of our Tech Talk segments, don't forget, head to our website, ctvnewsnorthernontario.ca.